Okay. Vanakkam. Good evening. Chart number VA21M08, male chart. Date of birth 23/1/1979. Time 18:17 hours. Jagiyapeta, Andhra Pradesh. Basically, they are given 2-3 life events, mostly about his foreign, mostly about his job only, foreign trip, and when he resigned the job and everything. Unmarried person, and they are, in the future they asked about the diseases which is prone to get and when it will happen. These are all the basic questions asked. First of all, the chart is a Karkadaga Lagna born person. Sixth Lord is there in the Lagna itself, exalted. In the eighth Lord's star, sixth Lord in the Lagna, sitting in the eighth Lord star. So that itself shows some health issues, but from the birth will be there for this person, which is not declared. Then the seventh and the eighth Lord, Saturn is placed in the second house. Second house is affected because the seventh Lord is recorded there, and along with the Rahu, and Saturn happens to be the eighth Lord also. And the Lagnadhipati has gone to the fifth house, sitting very well with the Kendraadhipati, Shukra, but depleted. Lagna Lord is depleted. That again shows a weaker body. Then the third and the 12th Lord, Buddha, has gone to the sixth house. So the planet occupying the sixth house also can give diseases. And the seventh house is occupied by a strong Kuja and the second Lord. There is a Parivartana between second and the seventh Lord. That's also there. And Kuja and Surya are in nearest degrees, 8 and 9 degrees. After Parivartana, Shani also comes to that 9 degree. The Mangalyasthana of the 8th house is affected by Ketu. This is the Rashi Chakra. And if you see the Navamsha Chakra, Lagna falls in Vrichika Rashi. Again, Rahu Ketu axis is there in the Lagna itself. And again, the 8th Lord, Buddha, in the Navamsha Chakra also, sitting in the second house in Navamsha also. The way the 8th Lord is sitting in the Rashi Chakra, likewise, Navamsha Chakra also, the 8th Lord is Buddha is sitting in the second house. And this is a side, one side, it is talking about the marriage part of it. Some auspicious event happened in 89, he says, at the age of 10. When he was running the Dasha, he was born in Anuradha Nakshatra, and so Shani's Dasha was going on that time. Shani, Chandra, Kuja, Surya, and they conducted that auspicious event in his life. Kuja, Surya are sitting in the Makara Rashi, the Rashi which is suitable for learning Vedic studies. That time he is getting sacred ceremony in his life. 15th March 2008, he is having his first foreign trip. That's when Buddha, Rahu, Ketu, Shukra, Buddha, Dasha, Rahu, Bhukti, Ketu, Antara, Shukra, Priyantara, running the time. Obviously, Buddha being the 12th Lord, and Rahu, the Karaga for foreign connection, making him to go abroad. Subsequently, from 2008 to 2015, he is making many foreign trips in Buddha, Rahu, Buddha, Guru, and Buddha Shani period. 7th Lord, 9th Lord, 12th Lord, they are making him to travel abroad, and little bit of in Ketu period, which is in the 8th house. Again, as in one of the sessions Balu sir mentioned, 8th house definitely gives foreign travel connections. So Ketu sitting in the 8th house, the Ketu period also, he makes foreign trips. And in 2019, he's resigning his job. That's when Ketu Shani Chandra happens. Obviously, Shani Chandra, it's a Punarpu kind of a combination, and Ketu from the 8th house, uncertainty has to happen in his life. He is resigning, and not only that, in degree system, you see, Kuja and Surya are in a closer degree in the 7th house itself. So these people are vulnerable for this combination gives people to throw away their job. It's a VRS yoga, we can call. People just throw away the job, and for silly reasons, they will throw away the job. And he's not married, the feelings 7th house, if you analyze, as a house is not affected that much, but still, Kuja, though the Yoga Adhipati for this chart, sitting there and second Lord is also there, appears to be it's not affected, but after the Parthana, what is happening? Shani comes there, the 8th Lord also is 8th Lord also, and Kuja Shani, whenever they connected, getting connected to one bhava, that bhava will get definitely affected. These two planets, if they give their drishti to one bhava, also sufficient to make a problem. And Shani is playing the 8th Lord's role also here. As a bhava adhipati also is spoiling that 7th house after Parivartana, and the 2nd house definitely new entrant in the life is the 2nd house, 7th bhava. There also it's affected. Shani very much connected into this Rahu Ketu axis. So this person in unknown territory, foreign land, dealing with foreign people, only will shine. So this is about this 7th house, and foreign, the HD planet is Bhuja, 28 degree. The lowest planet is Kuja, it's 8 degrees. And the 6th Lord is sitting in the Lagna itself, so definitely this will come. But one good thing is born Anuradha, so Guru Dasha will never come. 6th Lord Dasha will never come. Only in the 6th Lord's Bhakti or HD Dasha or LD Dasha, their Bhaktis. Kuja Surya Dasha Bhakti, Shani Kuja Dasha Bhakti, Shukra Rahu Ketu Dasha Bhakti. These things will and Guru also. Kuja Surya Guru connected. Kuja Surya sitting in Shani's house. Guru sitting in Shani's nakshatra. So Shani will perfectly play the role of the catalyst to give him diseases. So this person is vulnerable for heart diseases that may happen around 2030. That time it may happen. And Shukradasha just started for him. In May 2020 it started. It will last till May 2040. Shukra Bhakti now right now going on till September 2023. Shukra being the 4th and 11th Lord, placed in the 5th house. Don't think he will give any diseases immediately. But Chandra Shukra connection in a water Rashi, and the Dasha which is going on now, Shukra, and he is closer to this Rahu Ketu, not closer, not by 3 degrees, not that close. But Shukra will not give him any disease, but this person will get disease because of Guru Bhakti when it's going to happen in 2030, according to me. That time Guru, Shani, Surya, and Kuja, these 4 planets will join together and may affect his heart. Before that, you will get diabetes. Before that, you may get diabetes, and it may affect his heart. Just like this is the observation I could make out of this person's chart. Thank you.
Sriram?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are the things you want to say?
Yes, sir. So,
Most of the points what I have noted, Selva Ganesha completely has covered everything.
oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
what
I
else
mean,
you want to say?
yeah, two things. The native, I'll say from the beginning or the childbirth, like had no liver-related problem, that jaundice,
Mm.
frequently jaundice, and also exactly in Mercury Ketu period, had ear problem. Like it was like what you call it as like a small hole, perspiration, and that led to an operation. So again, if you see the sixth house aspecting the third, I mean natural third house, and Jupiter being in the 12th, I mean aspecting it, it's if you see it is like a Binapada kind of a thing. So their ear problems have actually triggered.
I'll tell you a simple rule for that.
Yeah.
You finished that. You finished that.
Yeah, so that is one. At the same time, always like the native has that. If you see the Venus and I mean natural zodiac Venus is in 8th house, and natal 8th house Ketu. The native has the tendency of getting the bruises in the private parts and other stuffs. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and overall the body heat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It is always there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me give my analysis. Before that, I'll clear this point. You said ear problem that I have noted down. The simple rule is when third lord is in sixth house.
Okay.
The native is vulnerable for either ear related problem or shoulder related problem.
Okay.
Okay, this you can check. One. Number two, the native, whatever he communicates, since you started this also I'm telling, when the third lord is in sixth house, the native, whatever he communicates, that will turn against him. It must have happened. Even in normal course, even if he talks freely, even he talks in a polite way, it will be construed in a very, very bad manner.
At times, sir. At times, yeah.
Not at times. The native is vulnerable for this because of 2-3 reasons. I always say one thing: just one planetary position will not cause any event to happen. Minimum things should be there. Minimum supporting things should be there. Here, Mars and Sun conjunction.
Right.
Even if he talks calmly, even if he communicates politely, that will be understood in a wrong way. People will be asking why you are so angry, why you are talking very sharp. These things are there.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be construed in a wrong manner. One. Second thing, this Mars and Sun, definitely that is the planetary position for VRS, as Selva Ganesha said, that is the right point. So you got it by 2019. One. Okay, now let me put my analysis here. Your first 17 years, that is Saturn Dasa, it was very hard, is it? The natives first 17 years, it was very hard.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the distance between moon and the sun and the Venus is
Yeah.
more than 40 degrees, more than,
46,
I mean,
46.
way more than 40 degrees. Probably this against the marital life we need to note. And in the Vakasthana, you have Saturn and Rahu, which might, distort the whatever whatever we speak. That is also another thing which we probably need to think. And he gives more importance to himself because the ascendant lord is in the lowest degree, and he has a lot of imagination about the seventh. The opponent party, him with whom he, whatever decision he is making, because the sun is sitting there, though the degree is small. When they exchange, it becomes different. Probably these small things also we might consider.
Very valid points, madam. Okay. Mercury is in highest degree. Naturally, the education must be good. The native would not have strained so much for education. Very easily, you would have finished the course and other things.
True.
Okay. Yeah. Next is Sun and Mars in 7th house. The plus point is administration will be really good. At the same time, Sun and Mars, that will also, I have got some 6-7 pages analysis. Everyone said different stories about Sun and Mars. Particularly the few things, even if that is the point I said, even if the native talks politely, that will be construed in a wrong manner. One, very easily they are provoked. When they are appreciated, they like it. When they are given any bad comments, they don't like. Immediately, the native would resign the job only for this reason, because of any provocation. Did that happen?
True.
Yeah. Because of provocation, he lost the job. Easily he can be provoked. So what he suggests is, normally whenever I come across this type of chart, you give importance to the opposite comment also. You just think whether at least in 1 point or 2 points, whether they are correct. You give an analysis on it, then you take the decision. And another thing, if the subordinates are not doing the job properly, immediately these people, they send them out and they will say, okay, you leave, I will take care of your job. True?
True.
Yeah. These people harshness can be found with the subordinates. They only find the hardness.
True.
Yeah. And in fact, one thing I should say, Sun and Mars, mostly this combination affects only Tulam and the Mahara Lagnas.
Tulam and?
Tulam and the Mahara Lagnas.
Okay.
Not any other Lagna. Compared to other Lagnas, most affected Lagnas are Tulam and the Mahara. Because Sun and Mars, Badhakadipati as well as Ashtamadipati. So the most affected Lagnas are Tulam and Magara. For other Lagnas, the hardness will be less. But still, it will not go without giving its effects. That will be there. And the threat marriage, you have mentioned, that is Poonal, is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay. That is in Andardasa. See, many points have happened in Moon Andardasa. Okay. Moon Andardasa, Chandran Andardasa, May 3rd, 1989. That is Chandran Andardasa. First foreign trip, 15/3/2008. That is in Chandran Andardasa. One more reason is that Moon is in water sign. First job, 14/7/2003. Chandran Bhukti itself. Okay. Then received awards in 2007. in Mercury Dasa and Rahu Bhukti. This is what we discussed yesterday. I quote many examples also.
Right, correct.
Okay. Again, I tell you very strongly, the Rahu Bhukti started by 2005 November itself. From that period itself, the brilliance in the work would have been increased. For that, the award was given in 2007. In that same period itself. Subsequently, in the same period itself, the award was given. Yesterday, we discussed this point. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mercury and Rahu.
Yeah.
Because, say, so far I haven't got any bad feedbacks about this period. To whomever I said, they all said, yes, sir, I was very fine in that period. Mercury Dasa, Rahu Bhukti, or Rahu Dasa, Mercury Bhukti, whatever be the Lagna, whatever be the Rashi, whatever it is. Very rarely, because of their bad position, very bad position, some would not have got that much effect. Even then, the ill effect was less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Continued in job for 16 years, no major issues. Definitely, naturally, it has to be any trouble-free period because Kedu is in Kumbha Rasi. I tell you, Kedu in Kumbha Rasi, Kedu in Kanya Rasi, Kedu in Vrishika Rasi will never disturb. Unless otherwise, if Kedu is afflicted or Kedu is connected with, combined with Mars or Saturn in these houses.
Mm-hmm.
If Kedu is alone, Kedu never disturbs. Kedu is the best planet in Kumbha Rasi, Kanya Rasi, and Vrishika Rasi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I tell you one more example. I am Simha Lagna,
Mm-hmm.
Rahu in Simha, and Kedu is in Kumbha. Only in my Kedu Dasa only I got many things. Then I understood Kumbha Kedu doesn't harm anyone. And so far, I have not come across anyone saying that I was affected in this period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same thing. Whatever I feel, that only I communicate. And I also encouraged many people. I also asked, and that that feedbacks only I'm telling here. That period has to be trouble-free period. Okay. 2019 May 9th resigned the job. For that the reason already we have discussed. Not married. Again, this rule we have already discussed in the last chart analysis. We have clearly analyzed. Hope you remember in the last chart.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The same rule applies here also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2-3 reasons are there. 6th Lord in Lagna. Second, Sun and Mars in 7th house. After exchange, Saturn and Rahu in 7th house. So totally the 7th house is affected. Second house also affected. Distance between Sun and Venus. In between two planets, Mars and Mercury are there. This also we discussed yesterday. We discussed that. When the distance between Sun and Venus, here it comes nearly 46 degrees, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes the person disinterested in marriage because of many reasons. 6th Lord in Lagna. Salagni sir, here I would like to say one thing. Last chart you didn't come, but anyhow, I prefer to say this. Actually, what we discussed is when the Lagna Lord goes to 6th or 8th house. This point already in the beginning itself you said. The same thing I'm repeating again. Last chart it was completely, it was matching. Again, see the identical chart again we are discussing. When the Lagna Lord goes to the 6th or 8th house, or if 6th or 8th Lord in Lagna, the person will be either unmarried, or if he gets married, he'll be denied of childbirth. Even if all these things are there, his marital life will be a problem. One of these three will happen. And this point last time we discussed, and we also discussed about the Subhatuma of the planets. Many benefic that we discussed here. Again, it is very obvious here. Sixth lord is in Lagna itself, it is in the exaltation, one. And second thing, distance between Sun and Venus, that is also that nearly, it goes beyond 45, 46 degree. That makes the person disinterested. Here in between, Mars and Mercury are there, because generally Mars and Mercury in between, I have come across 2-3 people. I do not know how far it matches with this native. They are in one-side love. One-side love. Either one-side love or love failure, strong love failure. But for this person, I can't say this love failure, because the romance itself, it is very, very less.
No, chances are there, because Buddha is in 28 and Rahu Ketu in 26, where Ketu dominates.
Yes.
After Parivartana, both Buddha, Rahu, Buddha, Ketu, both happening in this chart. Okay,
Yes.
before Parivartana situation, it is Buddha, Ketu. So Buddha, Ketu connection, definitely some love failure might have been there.
Yes. And normally it's Mars and Mercury also. When Mars and Mercury together, if how far they are close together, accordingly we can say the love they started in the school itself. You would have designed, you would have anticipated a girl in this level, and he will be so strong. Only if he gets that type of girl, he will agree. Otherwise, he will say no. That is also strong. And here, Jupiter also, Jupiter as well as the seventh lord, both are in retro. That means he will be very strong, very adamant in certain principles of his spouse.
And Surya is a dreaming planet sitting in the seventh house, giving high expectation about.
Yes, definitely. Very high expectation. And one more thing, after Parivartana, the distance between Venus and Sun, it goes beyond that, nearly 100 and 120 degrees. I have seen many charts like that. In some cases, it goes beyond 120, 150 degree and all. That completely makes the person disinterested after exchange. Before exchange, also it is 46 degree. In most of the, many charts I have seen, Saturn and Venus are very close. Venus in combust. After exchange, Saturn in, Sun and Venus are very close. Venus combust. Sun and Venus in Vrishchika. Mars in Leo. I asked the girl, what happened? She said, I got married within 7 days. I returned back to my home. I didn't like it. I didn't like the marital life, so I returned back. This interest, disinterest will be there. Because after Parivartana, Sun goes to Leo, the distance between Venus and Sun, again, it's very far. Before Parivartana, Sun and Venus are very close. Again, Venus interest and other things are suppressed by Sun. So only in Sun period only they can expect some conjugal.
And
Yes.
GK Shastra exchange rule is when two Bhavadhipatis exchange their houses, in that exchange, if they cross the Rahu Ketu axis,
Yes,
then
sir.
those bhavas gets affected.
Yeah, definitely.
So here second bhava and seventh bhava gets affected because they are involved in the exchange. And not only wife, this person may not like to entertain any newcomer that easily.
Yes.
He will not immediately to become a friend part of his life. It will take a lot of time. He suddenly doesn't accept people into his life because of second order.
Yes. Yes, sir. Here another third point is Saturn and Rahu in second house. So Kudumbasthana afflicted. It is very much afflicted. At the same time, job side it has not affected because we have already discussed Rahu Ketu never affect the retro planets. Because of that, Saturn is Of course, Rahu is heading towards Saturn only, but still Saturn not affected by Rahu because it is in retro. Retro planets travel together with nodes, whereas the non-retro planets, that the straight planets, travel against the nodes. So it is like a head-on collision. That is the problem. They will be very much affected. Here, and another thing, one more thing, Lagna Lord is in 5th house. This also we can say many things. The native will be very casual and doesn't take anything seriously. Is it right, Sriram? You know the native?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He'll be very casual. He doesn't take anything seriously.
Casual, witty, jovial, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. See, with the Mars and Sun, we say one point that whatever he talks, that will be seem like rude. But here, Lagna Lord is in 5th house. He will be very jovial, very casual. He doesn't take anything seriously.
Whether this person was in his profession dealing with the public directly?
Public in the sense government, sir?
No. Interaction with the public will be there. Means that they will be dealing with the public. See,
Yeah.
At a very low level, I'll give an example. I'm sorry. A bus conductor who has to deal with the public, whoever maybe his boss, but he is dealing with the public directly.
Yeah. So, I mean, he works for, he will interact with clients.
But general public?
No.
Okay, because I'll tell the rule. Not shooting, but I'll tell the rule here. Here, the 10th Lord in the Rashi Chakra going and sitting in the 7th house. 7th house is reaching out to the public, point number 1. In the Navamsha Chakra, Chandra goes and occupies the 10th house again, which is dealing with the public. So with this profession, guessing the professions and the nature of profession is a very difficult, tough thing in astrology. So again, I try to guess something. Okay. Let's go ahead, sir. Sorry.
And he wants to know about the disease and other thing. That Selvagnesh sir already explained. He is vulnerable for those things. And because of that, Lord in 6th house, that auto-related problems, what it is, media, something like that. He had that problem, got it corrected. Because Mercury and Ketu are very close. And Mercury is in Ketu's control. That Mercury is in Ketu's control.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that.
So the best remedy. So that becomes important. That becomes an important combination in this chart. So the best remedy for this person is help others. Be an insurance agent or something like that, or help others in preparing the legal document. Buddha, 3rd Lord, connected to Ketu in the 8th house. So if this person does as a seva or whatever it is, for others to get their legal documentation done correctly, that can be a karmic remedy.
And here also one more reason.
Buddha litigation, Buddha documentation, Ketu litigation, Ketu in the 8th house, Buddha in the 6th house, Buddha happens to be the 3rd Lord. This is getting connected. So if you, the karma is, you have to be in that scenario. The best way is to help others to solve the problem. What I mean is, if I have to be in a legal tangle, better I'll be the judge in the court than being the customer or being the client fighting with somebody else. So that way, this person, if he helps others to get their documentation, legal documentation done, help people in that area, that will be much helpful in a karmic way.
Okay.
Here also, I would like to say one more thing. Your 3rd Lord is in 6th house. That 3rd Lord happens to be the Kalapurusha 3rd Lord. and it also gets connected with the Ketu. Degree wise also get connected, and it is in the Mercury is in the Ketu's third house. So it is in the Ketu's control. During that period only it got affected, but at the same time, because of Kumbha Ketu, it didn't affect much. Got relieved. What happened, Sriram, to that native in that period?
Mercury Ketu?
In that period, you said some ear-related problem. What
Yeah, the
happened?
perspiration was there, and he has to get operated.
Got it operated.
Yeah, but it failed. It failed. I mean, it was a very, what you can say, very difficult kind of a thing where they can put the whole, I mean, remove the whole kind of a thing, which cannot be done, it seems. And
Okay, he is using any instrument, any
No.
aid?
No
hearing problem.
No hearing. Only the perspiration wherein he has to get operated, and always that the pus will start forming in some during especially cold time and all. But after that,
how about this Venus Dasa? After this Venus Dasa, it has come down.
yes.
Yeah, once Ketu Dasa, once it's over, got relieved.
Yeah, Mercury Ketu and Ketu.
Okay.
It was difficult.
Okay.
And in between, wherever that, I think.
Now, throughout that Ketu Dasa, it was there.
Throughout Ketu Dasa, yes, the problem.
Okay. It was severe during Ketu and the Ketu Mercury.
Yes.
Okay. And during this Ketu's travel on Mercury also.
Ketu travel on Mercury, correct.
Okay. That is last 1 year back.
Yes. That
when
is
Ketu traveled on Mercury, that time also you had.
Yeah, actually Saturn Ketu was sitting in the the 6th house when they resigned the job.
Okay. Yeah, that I checked.
Saturn
and Jupiter was in 28 degree in Vrushika.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
That I checked actually.
Yeah.
Not connected with the job. This I am asking this auto-related problem.
Yes.
That problem during transit Ketu traveled in Dhanush. We had the problem severely.
Yes.
Yeah, that time also.
Yeah.
So, no, what I need to confirm is during Ketu Dasa, Ketu Bhukti, Ketu Dasa, Mercury Bhukti, and whenever Ketu connects with Mercury,
exactly.
or whenever Mercury travels on natal Ketu in transit.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. So here, what you like to say is next when you check the dates when Mercury travels on natal Ketu. Yeah, that period you can very well inform and you can alert them.
Yeah.
Okay, he has to be careful. That's
okay.
Yeah. And 2018, 8 to 2015, every official foreign trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foreign trips started in Jupiter. That continued always. In fact, if you check the period of every foreign trip, the Andhar Dasa period will be either Chandra or Venus or Jupiter.
Rahu also I've seen, sir.
Yeah, Rahu also.
Yeah.
Andhar Dasa period will be Chandra, Venus, Jupiter and Rahu.
Correct.
And how many Chandran can you confirm it?
How many Chandran means?
You have noted down because right from your Punal date, you have remembered everything. This also you check it up, you tell, because what I see is every time Chandran Andhra Dasa is in helping.
Okay.
Though it is in debilitation, it is in helping.
Right.
Yeah.
No, actually here, if you see, sir, I mean, the other concept of the, even though it is moon is in the debilitated, Shadbala, it is in the highest degree of the Shadbala. So that is also one of the reason of moon being supportive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Say, when you get many benefits out of a planet, you can check what are all the reasons.
Moon is actually has got Nisha Bhanga because the Mars is
Exaltation.
yeah. I think there is a small doubt I have. It was indicated that the native had hepatitis. I mean jaundice.
No,
And
instead,
just
instead
the Jupiter
hepatitis.
indicates liver because it's a biggest organ without any bone, and probably that might be a major illness in the future. I'm just posing a question.
One thing, madam, instead of hepatitis, his ear got affected. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is.
Yeah. Instead of hepatitis, see either ear
The strangely is D6 chart if you see,
Yes.
D6 chart, Rogamsha if you see, the Lagna goes to the 6th house, Dhanur Rashi.
Oh.
And the Guru goes and sits there again, the Karga for a year, goes and sits there. And the 6th Lord is Shukra is coming and sitting in the 3rd house in the Rogamsha. Again, it is indicating the 3rd house. So, it is definitely, it is indicating the 3rd house related problems are going to be there for him. That's why I'm telling communication, documentation is a karmic remedy. Written communication for people, writing and giving, help people to get their documentation done properly. This can definitely change this person's suffering. And D6 Lagna is going to the 6th house from the this thing.
Okay.
Goes to Dhanur Rashi.
So you mean to say keeping a Xerox of and helping them,
Yes,
sir?
yes, definitely. Any communication, 3rd house related Karagatva, that too in a legal tangle. If they are suffering, people's documentation will not be proper. You know, lot of people's documentation will be incomplete. Their mother deed is not done, their Aadhaar card is not updated, or something like that. So if this person helps them in documentation, 3rd Bhava Karagatva, that will be very helpful. Right? Because in the Rogamsha also it is again 6th Lord Shukra coming and sitting in the 3rd house only. 3rd Lord going and sitting in the 8th house in the Rogamsha. Shani going and sitting in Karkadaga from the Rogamsha Lagna. So 3rd house is everywhere. The 3rd house is showing particularly when it comes to health issues. Rashi Chakra as well as Rogamsha Chakra both are indicating 3rd house only, getting affected clearly.
Okay.
Where is your father, Sriram?
Sorry.
Your father, the native's father.
Where is he means?
Hello.
Yeah, where is he means like
Where is he now?
he's with me only, sir.
Okay. See, as much you take care of your father, you will be fine.
Okay.
Because Sun and Mars, that will give some misunderstanding with the father.
Yeah, that is there, sir.
And Sun and Saturn also, they have got both. Sun and Mars and Sun and Saturn, both are there. That will give misunderstanding with the father. One thing, it must have been corrected earlier itself, because what I suggest is, if you take care of your father completely, your marriage or Kudambasthana will not be affected. That is also one. Second thing, okay, it's all right. Even now, if you have interest, you can do this parigara. There is completely with a lot of cordial affection. You can take care of it. The problem will be solved, because generally Sun and Mars together, that will give some bitterness with the father. And any problem, any measles attack in childhood,
Recent
measles attack,
measles means sir?
any measles attack in childhood,
What is
or
that?
any mumps, heat-related disease in childhood.
Heat related. See, childhood was like Saturn period was completely illness, sir. Like something
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, that throughout 17 years it was very hard.
Not 17 years. Like yeah, it could be correct. Yeah, complete childhood.
Yes.
Like, he may not be affected, but some other issue.
Yes. Yeah, I got some 6-7 pages analysis about Sun and Mars. For this alone, I need minimum at least full day to talk. As much of horoscopes I have. And most of the points you also covered. Do you have any medicine allergy?
No.
No medicine allergy. Because you are vulnerable for any allopathic medicine allergy.
And not for medicine allergy. I didn't had any kind of a thing. And other factor like generally I don't take medicine. Even I don't get cold.
That is the thing. Okay. Cold you won't get it.
Yeah. And medicine in the sense like I don't like taking medicine, but even if I have to take, I take homeopathy.
That is the thing. In case if the native takes allopathy medicine, he is vulnerable for allergy, medicinal allergy. So before taking any medicine, he has to check with a slight test dose.
Okay.
Only if the body accepts, he has to. These are all the problems. So in future also, in case if any chances arise for any allopathic medicine, you can have a test medicine and then you can. Okay. And any other thing?
Sir,
as Selvagni sir rightly pointed out, you are vulnerable for heart-related things. Anandavali madam, here I would like to say one thing. It is not liver-related because Mercury-Jupiter connection it only causes liver-related. Mercury is in Dhanush itself. That part denotes liver also. At the same time, that part heart. Here, heart-related problems are more because Sun and Mars are very close. Many people they have this problem. Sun and Mars are in very close conjunction.
I had liver, jaundice frequently. Doctor has said like if there is any further jaundice, like it will be affecting to liver. So that very frequently I used to get jaundice.
Oh.
Saturn period, especially on Saturn period.
Guru sitting in the Lagna.
Yes.
Yeah, heart side problem will be there, particularly that the bad blood entering into the heart side problem will be not now, 2030, not now.
Yeah.
So Jupiter, Mercury, they have given all. That is ear-related problem or jaundice-related problem, all of it.
Yes.
Jaundice, what type of hepatitis? It is A, B, C. There are several types. What does the doctor say?
Don't remember, madam. It is in the young age I got it.
No, there are different types. A, B, A, you can just forget about it. B and C, you have to be a little more careful. So I just wanted to know whether it is any one of these. Probably you should ask your doctor.
Now we can decide, madam. It must have been A because it got cured. Though many times got affected, got cured.
Yeah. Many times, like I used to take Ayurvedic medicine. They used to keep some medicine in the eye. And,
yes.
Yeah.
There is a connection.
He also may appear cured, but may not get cured for a long time. It might reappear after a long time. So we need to.
last when Jupiter was in Dhanush, you had that problem.
When, sir? Jupiter?
The transit Jupiter was in Dhanush last. That is in 2019 period.
Jupiter is no,
It didn't affect it.
no.
Okay, when was the last got affected?
In only in Saturn period, sir. Not
Only
even
in Saturn period. That's what I'm asking.
not even in Mercury.
Okay. Only in Saturn period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturn period, my illness also completed. I mean, I was not very much ill.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this Saturn.
Except for some few ear-related problems, but nothing related to jaundice.
Yes. Okay. So it must have been very.
Saturn being the star lord of the sixth lord. Saturn being the star lord of the sixth lord, he is acting as a catalyst. He is the one going to act as a catalyst in connecting his Guru, Kuja, and Surya also
Right.
in the future. So Saturn is one planet. He is not giving it actually. Saturn is not in the Saturn period. It's coming. He's not giving it. He is acting as a catalyst. He is taking decisions from various planets and he is serving you.
Sir,
Am I correct, sir?
Parihara-wise, what pariharas we have to do, sir?
For Saturn.
For
Saturn,
Saturn.
Rahu. Saturn, Rahu is there on Saturdays. Go to Durga temple and light the 11 lamps. Saturday is Rahu Kalam because Saturn, Rahu both are together there.
Yeah.
And Rahu also like Saturn. Rahu also is connected to Shanivar Saturdays. So Saturday Rahu Kalams go and do puja.
Yeah. I do Chandi Homam on Ashtami. Every Ashtami I'll do.
Very good. Very good, sir.
One thing, Sriram, your age is hardly 42 only.
Yeah.
Even at this age, you can have a lot of hopes because there are even many ladies are married and this age. So you can very well try. This is the Venus period. You can very well try. You can control your speech level and other things. Be positive. It will happen during this Venus because Venus is in fifth house.
Okay.
Okay. Venus is in fifth house. That will happen.
The strongest
That will happen. And one more thing, Venus is in the exact center point of Rahu Ketu axis. That is very close compared to Moon.
Fortunately not alone.
Yes. Pardon, sir?
Fortunately not alone in the Rahu Ketu center point. If he was alone, then it would have been much more.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. My laptop battery is very low. Maybe disconnected. Sorry.
Sir, one strongest desire what I have is to construct a temple, sir. Can I construct a temple? If not a temple, install an idol at least.
See, for this, Jupiter, Saturn, Ketu should be.
Okay.
In Ketu period, you would have got this desire more.
Right.
Is it right?
Correct, sir. I mean, actually, I've installed idol. I mean, idol in the sense
And when?
small Sivalinga.
When?
Mercury Dasha. I don't remember the exact book. Mercury Dasha, I have done the.
Yeah. Buddha is a 12th lord. I was about to tell Buddha, 12th lord, he will definitely help you to do that. But, in Buddha periods, you can do that. It will happen.
Okay.
The 12th lord Dasha, you get a chance to do Krupa Abhishekam or being part of the strict of a temple and all those things will happen.
Yeah, I mean, my desire is like at least, I mean, it is very difficult. I'm alone constructing it, but at least to help in terms of.
You can be part of such events.
When it can happen, sir? Anything?
Anytime, Shukra is operating for the 5th house only. Anytime, this 20 years, you can doing good things. What is it? You just wherever the temple works are happening, go and participate on your own.
Yeah, I've donated money wise. I've donated, sir, but just I wanted to be part of.
12th, your 12th Lord has to help you. Your 12th Lord has to help you.
Okay.
Maybe transit Guru. Maybe transit Guru when it goes to Mesha Rashi that time.
Yeah, I'm
2-3 years ago.
Venus and Sun. How will that help me? Venus and Sun, or Venus and
No,
Moon?
don't say, sir. Don't do these things with any kind of return motive. Wait, your passion.
Okay.
What is the rule, sir? What is the rule?
See, sir, if you do all these things,
Hello? Yes, sir.
are we there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. See, to do all these things, sir, this big level spiritual things, what you can do, there are 3 things needed. One is the desire, second is the opportunity, third is the capacity. Desire, opportunity, capacity. It is connected to 3 different bhavas. Desire will start from 3, okay, and opportunity has to be then connected to what kind of job we are doing. That one, the Kumbhabhishekam means 12th bhava. So 3 is 1, and capability is 2nd and 10th bhava should help financially or whatever it is. So 2, 10, 3, 11, 12, this kind of connection. Whenever it happens in Gochara, that is the best period it will happen. If it is not connected to the natural chart, then you have to wait for the Gochara. That's a temporary arrangement. Or in Dashabhukti, they have to come as Dashabhukti Antara, Lord, like that. That's a table has to work now.
Okay. So you're saying 3
Desire, opportunity, and desire starts in the 3rd house.
Yeah.
Fulfillment of the desire happens in the 11th house.
Correct.
Capability for wealth and to become it an action, 10th Lord required.
Yeah.
Opportunity. To do the opportunity, what kind of job we are doing, that Baba should help. You are telling about Kumbhabhishekam, Baba Bharadwaj in 12th house.
Okay.
If you want to get mass marriages done for public, then 7th Lord. So what kind of work we are doing, that's the opportunity that the Baba Lord will give. These 3 you have to, basics, we have to keep these 3 heading.
Okay.
Desire, so many people will have money, capability also, but they will not have desire only. People will have desire and the money, but they will not get opportunity only.
Okay.
People will get opportunity, but they will not have capability.
Yeah.
So this has to join. Do anything in a social level, mass level.
Okay.
Now you are already asking me, I asked you whether this person was there having a public connection, I asked in the profession. Now you are already talking about the public connection now. Do something to the society.
Okay.
You start with a smaller thing which is socially beneficial to all. That includes temples. You start with something legal, medical, like that you start. Doing a seva in a temple, physically doing a seva. I have to pay for it, then that is what is happening, the ego comes. I have to help in a particular manner. No, you can volunteer yourself to do a social work. They say in Tamil, Ulavara Pani. Wear a scarf and on a festival day go and help couple the queue or distribute prasadam. Take up something that will convert into a bigger level opportunity.
Okay. Sir, and one other event I forgot to mention. In 2019, not in 2019, in 2019, I lost money in big level.
Oh.
Almost like 22.
2019,
Yeah, 22 lakhs I lost.
Yeah, I was.
Is in Ketu Sukra.
Guru Ketu.
That is in Ketu Sukra period.
2019.
Ketu Seni period, sir. Ketu Seni.
Ketu Sani.
Yeah.
Ketu Shani, Ashtamadhipati and Ashtama is occupying each house.
Yeah. Suddenly, I mean, all of a sudden, it was like as if like it came all of a sudden, that opportunity, and I felt it was very good and turned out to be a drastic.
Generally, see, this is the rule for Rahu. Okay. They increases the interest. Thereby, that will put the native in trouble.
Yeah.
Knowingly, you lost it.
Not knowingly, sir. I mean, it was he was a friend who was.
No. See, it's not any theft or anything.
No. It is not a theft.
Knowingly, you lost it.
Yes, knowingly I lost it.
Yeah, this is the thing we used to say. Particularly, Jigasa says this: the native should not be greedy.
Okay.
Or should not. This point also yesterday we discussed. Okay. Do you remember this point?
Yeah. That
Interest, if they will have, suddenly they become greedy.
correct.
And suddenly they also have more interest in investment.
Right.
They have the interest of investing 1 rupee and getting 10. Practically, whether that is possible or not, that is all different. But they will not be rational.
Correct.
They will not be rational. Whatever others communicated, they feel.
This was not to increase the amount and all. He was trying to help me out to get a visa in a different country.
Okay.
But it turned out to be a failure.
Okay. For that, you gave nearly 22 lakhs.
22 lakhs. I mean, see, it was like the visa can't be given there just like that. So we have to invest something there.
Okay.
In return, they'll give the visa.
Okay. That you lost. Okay. This is the thing. That will increase the interest. See, politely we can say, because Sriram is here, you are sitting opposite. I cannot directly say that it is greedy, but generally it is greedy.
Could be, sir. Could be, yeah. That was the one actually thinking that I'll get the visa and all. It has made me to resign also.
Yes.
Thinking I'll get an opportunity there, and so that is.
Yes. Right. See, at the same time you got proved in the job also.
Yes.
So suddenly you took the decision, resigning the job and going abroad.
Yes. No. It was like all in a parallel. First, it was planned.
Because it is a visa.
Yeah.
Some document related. There was mercury involved in certain way during that time.
Yes.
Correct.
Definitely.
Correct. Same thing. Everything is connected to third house for him.
Correct.
Kedu Saturn. And
all the problems are loaded in the sixth house for him, which is coming from the third house.
Yes.
House, sir? Fifth house?
So I'm telling third house solution.
No, sir. Fifth house loaded. Third house coming from third house.
Mercury going and sitting in the sixth house.
Acha.
That's where the problem is. Problems are loaded, but sources are coming from the third house. Year problem, loan problem, accommodation problem, visa problem.
And he is vulnerable for
everything is coming from the third house.
He is vulnerable for that because of Mercury and Ketu close.
Third house, you help people to solve their legal issues. That will become a remedy for you.
Okay.
Really, that is the best remedy, sir. Instead of we losing.
I know one person. I know one person in our organization. He will help everybody's documentation thing. He's very good at that. Give me, I will online. I will pay your tax. Give me, I will update your this record. I will give you this. Like that, you will be voluntarily doing it.
Okay.
If you are doing it continuously, then you will not get into the trouble. Okay. Now, sir was mentioning about greed. Be careful about Shukra Dasha, just started, and Rahu is very closer to that. Shukra, Rahu again and again will put you in financial risks.
Okay.
Such risky financial decisions you will be attempting to. I won't call greedy decision, but something equivalent to that.
Okay.
Better not to go. Better to play with a safe this thing.
Right. Okay.
Anything else, Sriram?
Sir, that's what, sir.
And gambling house is fifth house. Gambling bhava is the fifth bhava. That's where the Shukra is sitting and running the dasha also.
Right. Today I was asking.
Like speculation, all.
Yeah.
And I think Mr. Ashokani is getting late. Just to catch that.
He'll close it. It's going on.
Sir, any parihara, sir? You feel apart from the Durga Puja documentation work, any other pariharas?
Sir, mostly I don't give ritual pariharam.
Okay.
I give social pariharam.
Okay.
Means give the planet is due. Give the planet is due. I am supposed to stand in a court. I will be a lawyer. The planet doesn't understand whether I am a lawyer or a judge or a criminal or a police. All these four people stand in the court. Planet makes me to stand in the area of Panjayat, where the disputes are. I'm supposed to be in a dispute. I'll tell you one thing. One person was a civil engineer doing his business, lost everything, always having litigation. Then he became the arbitrator. He became the arbitrator in this own line. He used to do arbitration between government and big construction companies. Today he has become a very successful person. Same litigation only. When he was doing construction himself, he was getting into litigation. When he became a lawyer in the construction field, he was dealing with others' litigations. He was making money.
Okay.
That is the pariharam. Giving the due to the planet. We cannot get out of it. But we have to handle it. Instead of handling my legal problems, I will handle others' legal problems so that I will make money out of it.
Okay.
Yes. Really good, sir. I'd like to follow that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Balu sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Lot of good learning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Ashokani, happy journey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.